Hi, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reese, and the remarkable woman you see gracefully hanging above, that's my wife, defying gravity using only the strength of her hair. Now, if you're thinking about some hidden trick, maybe safety extensions, or that her hair is different from yours, prepare to be amazed. There's no illusion, no special enhancements, and, contrary to what you might think, it's not about having some alien hair. The burning question then is, how can someone hang suspended in the air, supported only by their hair? And more importantly, how can I achieve a full head of hair that's as thick and powerful as this? The answer isn't merely about the hair's strength. In fact, the secret revolves around something most people encounter every single day, yet they heavily overlook. This factor doesn't just influence hair strength, but also affects the health of your scalp, the vitality of your hair's roots, and overall well-being. Neglecting it can lead to hair breakage, thinning, premature graying, and even balding. So, stay with me for a few minutes because I want to show you the exact secret to unlocking the type of hair strength and thickness you never thought possible. Lena Harper, 53, Seattle, Washington. And I've always been so meticulous about my hair care routine, using recommended shampoos, avoiding heat, and even trying hair masks, but I couldn't figure out why my hair was thinning rapidly and I was seeing more and more of my scalp. Thanks to Dr. Jonathan, I feel like I've gotten my youthful hair back. For the first time in years, I look in the mirror with confidence. Incredible transformation. Ben Martinez, 61, Augusta, Georgia. I was skeptical about what Dr. Jonathan suggested. It seemed so different from what I'd tried before, but I was desperate. I thought, maybe I'll see if this makes a difference over a month or so, and it did. The results are absolutely astounding. No more excessive shedding, my hairline is coming back and my hair feels so much thicker and healthier. And the best part? No more glances at my receding hairline. Carlos D., 43, Lincoln, NE. I've been agonizing over my hair loss for the last 6 years. I had patches where hair just wouldn't grow, and it was so embarrassing that I started wearing hats all the time. My consultant suggested either hair transplants or getting used to the idea of going completely bald, but Dr. Jonathan's approach was a game changer. Now I can confidently say, my hair is as strong and thick as it was in my 20s. Hi, my name is Dr. Jonathan Reese, and I want to address the most common misconception right off the bat. If you're similar to many of my patients, then you've likely been exposed to the flood of promises and solutions touted to combat hair loss. You've probably tried all the usual recommendations, professional shampoos, conditioners, hair potions, laser treatments, or even hair transplants. Maybe you've dabbled in complicated treatments, caffeine pills, scalp massages, or herbal tonics. Or you might be considering more aggressive treatments, like PRP therapy or hair plug. While many of these treatments might burn a hole in your pocket, they still can't fix the root cause of your damaged scalp, hair thinning, or balding. For example, nearly 15% of hair transplants might not deliver the desired results, and certain treatments could even make hair thinning worse. If you've been down this path, you likely know that these traditional routes often seem like an endless cycle of hope followed by disappointment. So, I want to emphasize that what I'll share with you now is not just another drop in that overwhelming sea of solutions. This isn't rooted in makeshift remedies or wishful thinking. This is solid, genuine science. It's a simple method that promotes hair rejuvenation and scalp health, backed by numerous clinical trials and reinforced by international research from institutions like Harvard University, the University of Edinburgh, and the Queensland Institute of Dermatology, as well as esteemed publications from the American Hair Loss Association. So, before spending any other dime on Band-Aid remedies or highly expensive yet temporary solutions, I urge you to stay with me for a few minutes. Because what follows next could actually be the turning point for your hair, your scalp health, your confidence, and essentially, your life. Having been in this field for over 2 decades, I've witnessed the deep emotional and psychological toll of hair loss. I've seen how it can cloud self-esteem, trigger profound self-doubt, and even hinder social interactions. But trust me when I say that, no matter how long you've been struggling with hair loss or thinning, no matter how advanced the balding has become, and no matter your age or health condition, after years of intensive research, I can confidently say that there is a simple solution to hair loss. It's so potent that I'm 100% sure it can completely change the fate of your hair health, much like it has for countless others. Imagine a future where you no longer see clumps of hair on your brush, in your shower drain, or in your sink. Imagine saying goodbye to all the panic and sadness every time you spot your bald patches and your receding hairline in the mirror. No more resorting to expensive treatments or using hair-thinning shampoos hoping for results, only to see your hair falling even worse than before. Imagine never having to feel self-conscious about your thinning hair, spending hours styling it just to cover those sparse areas, and never having to endure all those judging looks on your bald patches. Imagine never feeling ashamed of your hair and saying goodbye to all those confidence-crushing jokes others make about your falling hair and balding scalp. Instead, picture yourself as someone brimming with confidence and having a thick, full head of hair that other men or women are jealous of, and for which friends just can't stop complimenting you on. Yes, I'm talking about having the kind of luscious hair thickness, strength, and density you only see in those cool hair magazines. And last but not least, finally say goodbye to the never-ending cycle of searching for yet another solution for your hair problems. Once you discover the revolutionary science backing this affordable hair solution, I'm certain you'll be eager to try it. Because in the next few minutes, I'll shed light on why hair was meant to be the strongest material on the human body, and what's keeping you from getting that full, strong, and dense hair. The #1 hidden hair destroyer that many people, including trichologists, hail as the holy grail for hair health. The at-home evening test to swiftly determine if this intruder is the primary cause behind your hair loss. You'll also find out if it could be responsible for your recurring scalp irritations, dandruff outbreaks, or even the persistent fatigue you've been feeling. Remarkably, recent studies have detected this hair destroyer in 97% of individuals with premature thinning or balding. Then, I will introduce you to the scientifically backed rejuvenating remedy that can reverse years of damage done to your scalp and hair follicles. As I said, my name is Dr. Jonathan Rees, and the story I'm about to share isn't just professional, it's deeply personal. For over 2 decades, I've been a certified trichologist with a vast involvement in hair and scalp health. Back in my teens, I took pride in my thick, wavy hair. It was a defining feature, one that garnered compliments and gave me a sense of confidence. And my friends would often say that I looked like a shampoo commercial model. Little did I know the tables would turn so drastically. It started innocuously enough. One morning, after a refreshing shower, I noticed a small clump of hair on the bathroom tiles. Assuming it was a one-off incident, I brushed it away. Yet as days turned into weeks, the small clumps grew in size and frequency. I started seeing more hair on my comb than usual, and the reality became harder to ignore. My hairline was receding. This wasn't just a stray strand or two. My scalp was becoming increasingly visible, and with it, my self-esteem took a hit. The shower became a dreaded place. Every morning as the water streamed down, I'd watch in horror as clumps of hair gathered around the drain. The contrast was stark. Where once my hair had been a source of pride, now it felt like an enemy, betraying me slowly. Each strand told a story, a silent testament to my growing insecurity. My mornings were defined by an increasingly elaborate ritual of trying to style my hair to cover the thinning patches. I would check every angle in the mirror, making sure no balding spot was exposed. The amount of hair products I began to buy grew quickly. Thickening shampoos, special conditioners, hair fibers, and sprays, all in an attempt to regain the fullness I once had. But none of them worked for me, and this made my feelings of inadequacy grow by the day. I found myself avoiding direct conversations, dreading that the person in front of me would have their attention drift away to my big hairless forehead and judge me. So, I started wearing baseball caps just to avoid exposing my balding patches to the world and its prying eyes. I spent sleepless nights researching potential remedies, diving deep into forums, and engaging in discussions with others who shared my trouble. The journey was lonesome, with many internal dialogues going back and forth between acceptance and despair. Late-night infomercials got me reaching for my credit card, ordering laser combs and miracle growth potions. Every time a product failed, my desperation deepened. It was at that moment that I decided I wanted to follow trichology actually. I was sick of living in the dark when I could research and find answers right from the source. So during my final years in medical school, as I was beginning to seriously pursue a specialization in trichology, there was an annual med school reunion, and it was a time where students from all years came together, celebrating our achievement. Naturally, everyone would discuss their chosen specializations, sharing their passions and hopes for the future. When it came to my turn, I spoke with excitement about my chosen field, explaining why trichology was close to my heart and how I hoped to make a difference. As I finished, there was a pause, and then, from the back of the group, a voice called out, "Hey, Dr. Rees, aren't trichologists supposed to have a full head of hair?" The group bursted into laughter. I tried to brush it off with a smile, saying, "All the better to understand the challenges." But the sting was deep, and I could hear murmurs among the group. How's he going to treat hair loss when he's losing his own? And would you trust a balding trichologist? Their words felt like a sharp jab, each comment a painful reminder of my deepest insecurities. The night continued, but that single moment overshadowed everything. As I mingled, I felt eyes on me, and hushed conversations would pause as I approached. The feeling of being an outsider, of being judged based only on my appearance, was overwhelming. It felt as though my capabilities and dedication to the field were entirely disregarded because of my advanced balding. Later that evening, as I stood by the drinks table, a fellow student, someone I had considered a close friend, came to me. With a smirk, he said, "Jonathan, are you sure you're in the right field? Maybe you should be a patient first before trying to be a doctor." He laughed it off as a joke, but the implication was clear. How could I treat others if I couldn't fix myself? That night was one of the most challenging experiences in my journey to becoming a trichologist. It wasn't just about confronting my personal insecurities, it was about facing societal expectations and judgments. My receding hairline made me less credible and was a harsh pill to swallow. After that soul-crushing incident, I pivoted my path. Trichology was my calling, but now, instead of being at the forefront, I wanted to be the force behind revolutionary discoveries. This redirection led me to join a postgraduate research program at an esteemed institution, diving deep into the science of hair growth and the mechanisms behind hair loss. It was a sea of ambitious future scientists and researchers. One person in particular stood up, Elise. We both were on campus when I first saw her. She had this dense, long, and thick hair that I haven't seen before on anyone. Initially, I was drawn to her as if she were a puzzle, an anomaly in my research. What could she possibly be doing so right? We began chatting, our conversations meandering from academic research to personal things. I had to know about her hair, but when she revealed she wasn't using any special treatments or elixirs, my intrigue only deepened. Our connection grew stronger, and after 2 years we got married, and 1 year later we had our first child, Robbie. Now, fast forward to when Robbie started elementary school, the cases of head lice began to spread in schools, like they do every year. That's when Elise, with her characteristic blend of humor and insight, remarked, "You know, I never had to deal with lice growing up." You see, Elise's childhood was different. Raised in the open landscapes of Wyoming, with her father working as a forest ranger, she had spent her early years being homeschooled by her mother, far from the packed classrooms and crowds, before setting out for college in Colorado. It was a simple statement, but it made me pause. Here was Elise, untouched by a problem so many faced in childhood, with a head of hair that was the envy of all. Could there be more to this than mere coincidence? I started digging deeper. Head lice are tiny parasitic insects that predominantly thrive on the human scalp. They feed on our blood and, in the process, often cause itching and irritation. Their presence is especially among children, primarily due to the close head-to-head contact typical on the playgrounds and schools. However, the popular misconception that lice prefer dirty hair couldn't be further from the truth. Lice, in fact, find it easier to navigate and cling to clean hair. Contrary to the common stigma, cleanliness isn't an impediment. If anything, it's an invitation. What's more, they are extremely contagious, quickly spreading from person to person, making places like schools a hotspot for outbreaks. And it's no surprise that around 97% of Americans have it at one point in their lives. It was in this context that Elise's comment struck a chord. Here she was, having evaded the typical childhood battle with head lice, and her hair was nothing short of spectacular. Eager to explore this hunch, I grabbed my team and delved into researching for clues. An intriguing case soon caught my attention. An individual who experienced significant hair loss after a severe bout with head lice. While head lice infestations are undeniably commonplace, their connection to lasting hair damage wasn't widely recognized. This case, however, suggested that there might be more to this relationship than we'd ever considered. My initial thought was that maybe the lice were directly causing some form of mechanical damage to the hair follicles, given the scratching and irritation they create. Using advanced microscopic imaging, we closely observed the interaction of lice with the scalp. To our surprise, the lice, while indeed a problem, did not appear to cause any direct damage to the hair follicles. Lice feed on blood from the scalp, but they don't typically cause harm to the hair shaft or its follicles. However, As we magnified the images further, we noticed something strange. While feeding, there was a consistent secretion from the lice's mouth parts, so we decided to isolate and analyze this discharge. It turned out that this was not just saliva, but contained a mix of enzymes, and more importantly, a harmful residue, a byproduct of bacteria present in the lice's mouth. Drawing from the literature, we understood that many parasites host bacteria in their digestive systems, which assist in breaking down blood. So this got us debating if these lice were inadvertently depositing harmful residues from these bacteria into the scalp. At first, it didn't seem plausible, because naturally, the human body has built-in mechanisms to flush out or neutralize such invasions. But instead, it turned out that while these parasites penetrate the scalp, their small sharp teeth go in the skin contaminated with residue and remove them clean. Think of it like wiping a knife between two cloth pieces. The knife might come out clean, but the cloth retains some residue. In a similar vein, the lice appeared to deposit something within the scalp while ensuring they could feed efficiently. This feeding process traps the residue between the skin layers, making it impossible to be flushed. To further validate this hypothesis, we took scalp samples from a cohort of patients with a history of heavy lice infestations and compared them to those with mild history of lice. Through biochemical assays, we detected significantly higher concentrations of this residue in the group with a history of lice. Moreover, histological analysis showed that regions with high residue concentration exhibited weakened and compromised hair follicles. This was the breakthrough moment. Over time, this trapped residue, introduced by the lice during their feeding process, could instigate a chronic inflammatory response. This inflammation disrupts the natural growth cycle of the hair, leading to thinning and eventually hair loss. Once you grasp this concept, the path to reversing hair loss will show before you, as clear as a cloudless sky. So by understanding the disruption caused by the residues left by lice, brings into sharp focus the path forward for hair restoration. It's almost as if we've stumbled upon a roadmap, charting a course towards lush, healthy hair. The first and most pressing task is the act of detoxifying the scalp, clearing it from the residues that have built it up over time. Like the polluted air in a city, these residues weigh down on the hair roots, stifling their natural growth. By addressing this core issue, it's as if we're purifying the air, allowing life to flourish once again. However, detoxifying is only part of the equation. A rehabilitated ground needs more than just cleansing. It needs nourishment. Think of the weakened hair follicles as seedlings, yearning for sustenance to spur their growth. They need to be revitalized, encouraged to return to their former glory. And this isn't a mere act of providing nutrients. It's about fostering an environment where these follicles can regain their strength and vitality, preparing them to sprout anew. But rejuvenation isn't a static goal. The dynamic ecosystem of the scalp, with its myriad interactions, requires consistent care. One could draw parallels with a garden. Simply removing the weeds and watering the plants occasionally isn't enough. The soil's pH levels need to be balanced, the right amount of sunlight has to be ensured, and pests need to be kept at bay. Similarly, for the scalp, it's not just about removing residues and providing nutrients. It's about achieving a balance that promotes consistent, healthy growth. With the myriad challenges posed by lice and their damaging residues, the question becomes, how do we ensure the scalp remains fortified against future assaults? Driven by a need for an effective solution, I began envisioning a two-pronged mechanism. First, a way to detoxify the scalp by eliminating lice residues trapped within the skin layers. And second, to introduce a nourishing formula that directly feeds and rejuvenates the hair follicles. Our ideal solution was a specialized formula designed to exfoliate the scalp gently, releasing the trapped residues, followed by delivering the right blend of nutrients. This would be more than just a scalp revitalizer. Thus, I collaborated with dermatologists, trichologists, and biochemists to embark on this ambitious journey. After months of testing, we discovered a groundbreaking combination of 5 ingredients. These elements not only cleared the lice residues, but also fortified the scalp's ecosystem. These ingredients have shown in numerous clinical studies their potent ability to renew the scalp environment and support hair growth. The first phase is to eliminate the toxic residue trapped within scalp layers that has been plaguing the healthy hair and restore its balance from the inside using a small yet powerful capsule. To start, PABA and spirulina clear the slate. They actively purge the scalp of residues and environmental pollutants. ensuring a clean foundation. With these cleaners at work, there's no space for obstructive particles to hinder your hair follicles. PABA is an organic compound renowned for its protective properties against environmental damages. Research from the Journal of Investigative Dermatology has shown PABA's capability to shield against harmful UV radiation and ability to penetrate the scalp layers and neutralize harmful residues. By acting as a potent detoxifier, PABA ensures that remnants of lice and their byproducts are actively purged, eliminating any obstruction or inflammation of the hair follicles. Spirulina, on the other hand, acts as a powerful ally to PABA. Known for its deep cleansing properties, spirulina delves deep into the scalp layers. Studies, such as the one in the Journal of Medicinal Food, have highlighted spirulina's efficiency in binding to residues. This binding ensures that these obstructive particles are encapsulated and expelled from the scalp's deeper layers, leaving behind a cleansed environment. Next is nourishing the scalp and preparing it to welcome new, stronger, and denser hair. Then, Foti, peony, and plant sterols. Foti, a traditional Chinese herb known as he shou wu, is renowned for its scalp rejuvenating properties. It doesn't just promote hair growth, it revitalizes the scalp, awakening dormant hair follicles. Scientific literature from the Journal of Ethnopharmacology illustrates Foti's historical use and its positive effects on hair health, acting as a testament to its revitalizing properties. Peony, apart from being a beautiful flower, has calming effects on the scalp. It soothes irritations and inflammations, ensuring the scalp remains in a tranquil state, essential for undisturbed hair growth. A study in the Phytotherapy Research Journal substantiated peony's soothing properties, emphasizing its role in creating a serene environment conducive to hair growth. Then, plant sterols, derived from the seeds of glycine max, serve as scalp optimizers. They reinforce the scalp's natural barrier, ensuring moisture retention and protection against external aggressors. Their inclusion ensures that the scalp remains in an optimal state, ready and eager for new hair to sprout. Together, these ingredients complete our comprehensive trio: nourish, fortify, and prepare. Once we've ensured a clean and receptive scalp, it's essential to strengthen the foundations of your hair's growth. Delving into the intricate anatomy of hair, it's clear that the strength of each strand originates from its root, nestled deep within the hair follicle. Horsetail extract and bamboo extract, hair's potent fortifiers. Horsetail extract, derived from the ancient equisetum plant, is a treasure trove of minerals, but most significantly, it's a rich source of silica. Silica is an essential mineral that reinforces hair strands, making them less prone to breakage. A study published in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology highlighted the role of silica, obtained from horsetail, in improving hair tensile strength and brightness. By infusing the scalp with this mineral, horsetail extract ensures that hair grows not just longer but also stronger, from root to tip. Bamboo extract complements horsetail's efforts. Bamboo is one of the fastest-growing plants on Earth, and its extract is among the richest natural sources of silica. Its inclusion in our mechanism is strategic. While horsetail initiates the strengthening process, bamboo extract intensifies it. Research from the International Journal of Trichology illustrates bamboo extract's proficiency in enhancing hair's structural integrity, providing resilience against daily wear and tear. Together, these two powerhouses ensure that your hair follicles are not only fortified, but are also equipped to produce hair strands that are robust, less susceptible to breakage, and anchored firmly within the scalp. And that's not all. Vitamins like A, C, D3, or B, minerals such as zinc, potassium, and biotin complete the blend to improve the process and build material for your scalp to host. Once they have been ingested, they are effective immediately absorbed by the organism and work from the inside to set the scalp free from lice's trapped residue, fortify, and get your head ready to grow the thickest and healthiest hair you've ever had. And I was amazed to feel and see these results firsthand. Initially, things were slow. For the first few days, I didn't feel any major improvements, maybe just that my scalp looked healthier and I felt my body a little bit lighter, but that could have just been my imagination. But then, as days passed, my scalp started feeling cleaner and comfortable, while my hair looked vivid and the grayness began reducing. We've named this formula Folistrength. It's the only comprehensive treatment specifically designed to address the lingering residue left by lice inside the scalp. This capsule-based solution targets the most distressing after-effects of past lice infestation from the inside in order to flush out these hair-killing toxins. This means no more itchy or irritated scalp, no more signs of damaged hair follicles, no more thinning or weakening of hair strands, no discomforting sensations on the scalp, and, crucially, an end to the nagging worry of past lice repercussions affecting your hair health. Reaching this potent formula wasn't easy. There are merely a handful of suppliers globally that can gather such potent ingredients, guaranteeing the effectiveness of the results. Quality of this caliber does come at a premium. So, what's the price of your hair's health? Would you consider $300, $500, or even $700? Despite the many challenges and high costs associated with sourcing such quality, we've managed to slash the price. You won't be paying anywhere near these figures. In fact, we've reduced the cost by up to 70% without compromising on either quality or effectiveness. You're in for a significant discount, but more on that in a moment. Let's move on to another important matter. And that's the second phase of the supercharged hair growth journey. Once the toxic residue has been removed from your scalp, here's where things get interesting, and the hair starts growing fuller and denser than even before. This time, the approach is externally and directly on the scalp, under the form of a potent and compact serum. The star ingredient is rosemary. When we talk about the wonders of rosemary, especially its water and extract forms, we're stepping into a realm of nature meets science brilliance. Numerous studies have shown the efficacy of rosemary in promoting hair growth, and it's this evidence-based approach that sets our method apart. What makes rosemary such a gem for hair health? At its core, rosemary is a powerhouse for boosting blood circulation to the scalp. As research in the Journal of Dermatological Science highlighted, improved scalp circulation plays a pivotal role in hair growth. When hair follicles receive a rich supply of oxygen and vital nutrients through enhanced blood flow, they're primed to produce not just hair, but stronger and more vibrant strands. Many might wonder about the comparison with minoxidil, a renowned hair growth stimulant. While minoxidil does show results, it also comes with potential side effects, from mild scalp irritation to more severe concerns. Rosemary, in its natural essence, achieves similar vasodilation effects without such side effects, making it a safer alternative. A study published in the Phytotherapy Research Journal highlighted rosemary oil's effectiveness in treating androgenetic alopecia, akin to minoxidil's results. Now let's discuss the genius behind using rosemary in a water form rather than the commonly marketed oil. Oils, though nourishing, can sometimes be too dense for certain hair types, leading to greasiness and potential clogged scalp pores. Rosemary water is incredibly lightweight, ensuring it suits all hair types without weighing it down. The water-based solution also ensures a more uniform spread across the scalp, making certain that every follicle is catered to. Following the powerful initiation by our enhanced rosemary duo, niacinamide takes the baton in our meticulously crafted mechanism for optimal hair growth. You see, rosemary kickstarts the process, enhancing blood circulation and priming the hair follicles. But to achieve noticeable, sustainable growth, you need more. And that's where niacinamide, or vitamin B3, steps in. Research has shown that niacinamide doesn't just play a protective role, it actively participates in hair growth promotion. By increasing keratin synthesis, it bolsters hair structure, enhancing its thickness and reducing breakage. When the hair's structural integrity is fortified, each strand grows longer and stronger, which means the results you see are not just immediate, but they're built to last. Its deep penetrating properties ensure that every strand is fortified from within, preparing it to stand tall against daily challenges. Building on the foundational strength created by niacinamide, we incorporate the power of biotin, often revered as the hair growth vitamin. But why is biotin so coveted, especially for an age group that's beginning to notice the inevitable signs of hair's wear and tear? Biotin, a water-soluble B vitamin, plays a pivotal role in hair health. It's not just about growth on the surface. Biotin dives deeper, targeting the very structure of each hair strand. At the microscopic level, our hair is made of keratin, a type of protein. Biotin supports the body's keratin infrastructure, effectively reinforcing and reviving the internal framework of your hair. As you age, this structural boost is paramount. It means your hair isn't just growing, it's growing stronger, denser, and more resilient, truly embodying a revitalized character. Now, with the foundational and structural elements in place, We needed a catalyst, an energizer to jumpstart the growth process. Next, caffeine. While most associate caffeine with that morning cup of coffee, its benefits for hair are profound. In our mechanism, we like to think of caffeine as the alarm clock for your hair follicles. Scientific studies have highlighted caffeine's prowess in counteracting testosterone-induced hair growth suppression. By targeting the very factors that often lead to hair thinning and loss, caffeine reinvigorates dormant follicles, urging them back into their active growth phase. Imagine the potential of every resting follicle on your scalp suddenly waking up, inspired to grow. That's the power we've harnessed with caffeine. So, as biotin reconstructs and fortifies, caffeine ensures that this newly fortified hair doesn't just stay put but actively grows, showcasing the results of our meticulously crafted mechanism. Together, these ingredients not only promise growth, but deliver growth that's robust, resilient, and rejuvenated. Post-caffeine's energizing touch, we fortify further using wheat protein. Often, the modern environment can be harsh on our hair. Pollutants, UV rays, and even daily styling can wear down the hair structure. Up next, wheat protein. Drawing from nature's wisdom, wheat protein acts as a protective shield, enveloping each hair strand. This isn't just any shield, it's like a custom-fit armor that imparts body and strength to the hair. The result? Hair that stands tall, feels fuller, and resists the daily onslaught, reducing the risk of brittleness and breakage. Think of it as ensuring your hair's frontline defense is in its prime shape. But strength is of little use if flexibility is compromised. Hair's vitality, its ability to flow, shine, and resist snapping under tension, depends on its moisture content. That's where panthenol and glycerin step in. Both these agents are master hydrators. Panthenol, a provitamin of B5, penetrates the hair shaft, moisturizing from within, while glycerin, a humectant, draws moisture from the environment, ensuring the hair remains supple. With these two working in tandem, hair doesn't just grow, it dances, free from the fear of breakage. As we journey deeper to the cellular and molecular structures that define hair's health, our peptide complex gets to work. Peptides, short chains of amino acids, are essentially the building blocks of proteins in our hair. By supplementing with this complex, we're directly fortifying the very essence of each hair strand, laying down a solid foundation that not only supports but also propels consistent, robust hair growth. Finally, maintaining a conducive environment for all these ingredients to deliver their benefits is paramount. That's where sodium hydroxide plays its part. Hair thrives in a balanced environment, and by regulating the pH levels of our scalp with sodium hydroxide, we ensure that all these constituents work in harmony. By striking this balance, we craft a conducive arena, a sort of utopia, where each hair strand has the best possible shot at not just growth, but flourishing growth. We had crafted what felt like the holy grail for hair rejuvenation. But this wasn't about creating another fancy, overpriced product with empty promises. It was personal. One week in, and I started noticing subtle changes. I spotted some tiny hairs sprouting up along my original hairline. Then as days went by, more and more hair appeared on the bald areas. My hairbrush, which used to be a dreaded sight filled with strands, seemed cleaner. Each day the results grew more visible. My hair regained its thickness and strength. Shortly after that, my entire scalp was filled with strong, thick hair, as I was honestly more and more amazed and shocked. It felt like taking a trip back to my college days, when hair problems were the least of my concerns. Just weeks later, I was a new person. I regrew all my hair again, and not even a single piece of it fell out during the process. I had no more thin texture, no more gray hair. It was like my scalp and body were reborn, and we called it Folistrength. This is the one-of-its-kind formula designed to grow fuller, denser, thicker, and stronger hair that has been proven by numerous independent institutions to deliver high-quality results that last for life. Folistrength is also the first clinically backed serum crafted to combat hair thinning and promote amazing growth with remarkable speed. You won't find this formula anywhere else but here. We compared Folistrength to countless other products with generic and less potent formulas, and it becomes clear. Given its unmatched efficacy, we could justify a substantial price tag. Reflect upon this. What's the value of flaunting a full, radiant head of hair each day? No more patches, no embarrassing thin spots, and the unbridled confidence of looking your best. That's priceless. However, it isn't my intention to monetize your desire for vibrant hair or the boosted self-esteem it bestows. So, for this unique serum formula, you're not looking at an investment of $300, $250, not even $200. I proudly present our groundbreaking dual system for hair rejuvenation. Within the system, we offer two specialized formulas. Folistrength Restore for internal nourishment and Folistrength Revive for external application. Our approach is unlike any other. While many over-the-counter solutions merely address surface symptoms, Folistrength penetrates deep into the root cause of hair thinning and loss. Begin your morning with Folistrength Restore, a capsule taken after breakfast designed to target internal imbalances contributing to hair loss. By evening, it's time for Folistrength Revive, a potent serum to be applied directly to your scalp. Together, they create a harmonious balance, allowing the science within to work its wonders. Backed by extensive clinical research, both Folistrength Restore and Folistrength Revive boast an array of natural ingredients. When combined, these formulas unleash over 30 active compounds, working in synergy to promote robust hair growth and optimal health. Crafted with precision and care, every capsule and serum bottle is manufactured in the USA in our FDA-approved and GMP-certified facility. Our commitment to quality is unwavering, ensuring each product is formulated under sterile, strict, and exacting standards. Plus, we take extra steps, like regularly disinfecting our equipment to ensure the utmost purity. Our unique two-step approach revolves around a simple philosophy. The best results come from treating both internally and externally. Here's how they work hand in hand. Internally with Folistrength. Before any topical solution can do its job, we need to ensure the body is primed from within. Think of this capsule as setting the stage. It clears away the residues trapped within the scalp's skin layers and creates a foundation where hair follicles are strengthened and nourished. With the internal barriers out of the way, the scalp becomes the perfect canvas, ready to fully absorb and benefit from the serum. Externally with the Folistrength. Now that the internal groundwork has been laid, our potent serum steps into the spotlight. Starting with a base of rosemary water, supercharged with an extra dose of rosemary extract, it boosts blood circulation to the follicles, setting the wheels in motion for accelerated growth. The added ingredients, from biotin to wheat protein, each play a role in reinforcing hair structure, promoting growth, and ensuring each strand has strength and resilience. But here's where the synergy truly shines. As the capsule works its magic from the inside, prepping and priming the scalp, the serum gets to work on the outside, delivering targeted nutrients directly to the follicles. It's a coordinated dance, where each step perfectly complements the other. The capsule clears and nourishes, the serum stimulates and protects. Together they form a powerful duo, offering a potent solution that ensures your hair isn't just growing, but thriving. Given the fact that our one-of-a-kind hair growth approach is so revolutionary and unique, it might be hard to figure which bundle is right for your needs. So, which money-saving package should you choose? If you just want to improve your hair quality and maintain it healthy, then one bottle of Folistrength is the right choice for you. Today, exclusively on this site and nowhere else, you can secure your own 30-day supply of Folistrength for a one-time, 100% risk-free investment of $79 instead of the regular $99. However, you won't benefit from the potent effects that can be achieved thanks to adding Folistrength. So, if you're dealing with hair thinning or a receding hairline, you'll need to fight both fronts in order to eliminate the residue trapped inside the scalp and grow stronger, fuller, and denser hair. For that, I suggest you choose the 3 bundle, where you'll get 2 bottles of our unique Folistrength and 1 bottle of the potent Folistrength. It's crucial to use Folistrength and Folistrength together. However, if you're dealing with severe hair loss, expanding balding spots, and advanced balding, then you'll need the bundle that maximizes the benefits and extends the effects. And that's the 6 bundle that consists of 6 bottles of Folistrength. This is by far the most efficient combination in fighting hair loss and regrowing fuller, denser, and thicker hair at the moment. It's specially designed to eliminate every single trace of toxic residue inside the scalp, and also, more than that, it creates a protective barrier inside the scalp that guards the newly and stronger hair for life. I appreciate your dedication to your hair health, as evidenced by your journey through this presentation. In acknowledgement, we're offering even larger discounts and additional bonuses when you order a 3 or 6 bundle package. Here's the reasoning. While many users start seeing encouraging changes in hair thickness and vitality within the first few weeks of using Folistrength, the transformative results truly manifest when you combine it with Folistrength for 60 days or more. This ensures the complete nourishment and rejuvenation of hair follicles and roots, combating any residue lying deep in your scalp. And consistency is crucial. Missing a daily dose might interrupt the nourishing and growing cycle, potentially diminishing the progress you've achieved. Everyone's hair journey is unique. Factors such as genetic predispositions, the level of hair damage, or previous treatments can influence your results. Particularly if you're above 35 or if you've been facing persistent hair thinning, I'd recommend using Folistrength for at least 3 months. That means the 6 bundle can do the job. The potent ingredients in Folistrength work tirelessly to restore hair health, growing new, thick, dense, and full hair. The benefits build up over time. The longer you commit to your journey, the more robust and resilient your hair becomes. It'd be unfortunate to come close to regaining full hair health, only to find out you don't have enough Folistrength, potentially stalling or limiting your progress. Given the exclusive ingredients used in our formulas, restocking can sometimes take months. Moreover, due to demand and ingredient availability, future batches could be priced much higher. However, today presents an opportunity. Secure our 3 or 6 bundle packages at the lowest price. As an added benefit, shipping is on us. That's right, 0 shipping charges. Since its launch, Folistrength has transformed the lives of over 150,000 individuals. People like Theo Franklin, 52 from Quincy, Massachusetts, who shared, "My hairline has never looked more full, and it's a relief not to see strands of hair on my pillow every morning, and I'm grateful I don't have to consider expensive hair treatments or transplants. Folistrength and Folistrength are game changers." SJ48 from Nashville, Tennessee remarked, "Who would have believed that the serum and capsule combo would address my hair thinning so effectively? Plus, my scalp feels healthier and the persistent itching has vanished. It's truly impressive." Anne-Marie, 67 from Buffalo, New York expressed, "Simple to incorporate, absolutely painless, and it saved me a fortune that I might have spent on other hair care solutions. I'm elated to have discovered it. Moreover, I've noticed a boost in overall hair health and shine. But there's more in store for you. If you make the wise choice to order a 3 or the most effective 6-bottle supply, we're going to throw in 2 bonus online guides valued at $159 entirely for free. Nourish Strands, the power plate for hair brilliance. Embark on a culinary journey that's crafted not just for your palate, but also for your hair. This guide delves into the synergy between nutrition and hair health. Discover how the foods you consume can become the secret ingredients for lustrous, strong, and vibrant locks. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle transformation for your tresses. Next up, red carpet ready, celebrity secrets for lustrous locks. And then, ever wondered how celebrities always manage to have flawless hair during premieres, galas, and award ceremonies? This guide spills the beans on age-old and contemporary hair care techniques that stars swear by. Dive into exclusive hair rituals, natural remedies, and insider tips that grace the crowning glories of the biggest names in showbiz. And there's so much more awaiting you inside. I genuinely hope you dive into these insights. To ensure complete satisfaction, when you invest in a 3 or 6 bundle, we'll also provide you with these 2 bonus online guides, valued at $159, absolutely free. You'll gain instant access to them as soon as you place your order. We're that confident in the transformative potential of Folistrength. Whether you've been battling hair concerns for a while, have family members with hair care needs, or just like to be well prepared, this offer is tailored just for you. That's why a growing number of our clients are seeing the value in securing the larger 6-bundle combo. Not only does it offer a solid savings of $120, but it also comes with 2 complimentary bonuses valued at $150. It's good to note that our specialized packaging ensures that Folistrength remains effective and fresh for up to 2 years on your shelf. Given the limited stock and the high demand we've been experiencing, many are opting for the 3 or 6 bundles. If you're considering getting on board, I'd advise acting sooner rather than later. I can't promise that this offer will stick around if you decide to navigate away and return later. So, it's a smart move to stock up now and make the most of these savings. One more thing to be clear on. You won't find Folistrength or Folistrength elsewhere. We aren't listed on Amazon or any other online platforms. This unique hair restoration formula can only be ordered directly from this site. And to be upfront, this page will remain live only as long as we have stock left. So, if it speaks to you, now's your moment. If you're feeling a bit uncertain, believe me, I get it. Maybe you've ventured down many paths, invested hard-earned money, and faced a fair share of disappointments in the hair restoration journey. It's frustrating when promises fall flat, especially with something as personal as hair loss. Here's my pledge with any bundle that you might choose. I stand by it so firmly that we're extending a rock-solid 60-day money-back guarantee. If you don't see a noticeable change, or if, for any reason, it doesn't live up to your expectations, we'll process a full refund. No runarounds, no endless forms. Reach out to us within the first 60 days post-purchase. You can even return those empty bottles. That's how committed we are to ensuring your satisfaction. Our dedicated customer service team is here for you, making the process smooth and easy. You'll find our contact details right on the bottle, clear as day. Essentially, you're taking Folistrength Serum Ultra, or the more potent Folistrength bundles, for a 2-month test drive, risk-free. Your purchase today is straightforward, a one-time payment without any sneaky recurring fees or hidden charges. Simply select your desired package below. After picking your package, you'll proceed to a secure checkout process. Enter your payment details using your preferred method, be it a credit card, debit card, or PayPal. Once confirmed, we'll expediently dispatch your order, ensuring it arrives in discreet packaging to ensure your privacy. But here's the straight talk. Our potent formulations are emptying our inventory. If you're contemplating making a move, I'd suggest you don't drag your feet. You see, producing a new batch can take anywhere from 8 to 12 months, primarily because we're never uncompromising when it comes to ingredient quality. Ensuring the utmost purity is crucial, or the effectiveness of our formula could be jeopardized. Naturally, scouring the globe for the best, most potent hair regrowth ingredients takes considerable time. Before these ingredients even get close to our production lines, we commission an independent lab to rigorously test each one. This ensures you're getting a top-tier product and that the active components within our formula are primed to stimulate hair growth at its optimal level. Once all checks are cleared, our trusted US-based manufacturer takes over the bottling process. Only after the formula clears all these stringent checks do we make it available to you. Now, considering the current global circumstances, distribution can be challenging. The demand for Folistrength is surging, and stock is dwindling. So, if you're contemplating trying it out, I'd recommend not waiting. There's no guarantee it'll still be available tomorrow. Just consider this. At this very moment, as you're watching this video, thousands across the nation are rediscovering the joy of a full head of hair. They're reveling in the confidence that comes with luscious, strong locks, relishing the compliments and those second glances in the mirror. So it's no surprise that they keep coming back for more bottles, not just for themselves, but also for their loved ones. That's why, while Folistrength bundle stocks last, I strongly recommend you don't delay if you're still contemplating. Dive in and let your hair do the talking. When you click that button below, don't forget to consider our multi-bottle packages. Why? Because you'll want to make sure you've got Folistrength at your fingertips over the next few months, especially once you see those luscious locks coming back stronger than ever. And let's get one thing straight. Folistrength must live up to every single claim I've made today. But it's important to highlight that once these two formulas are combined, the effects are the most powerful. If it doesn't, send back those bottles, even if they're empty. You're backed by our 60-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. I genuinely appreciate you tuning in to hear me out, and big props to you for taking this monumental step towards reclaiming that youthful head of hair. If you're on the fence, just take a moment to visualize what's in store if you pass on Folistrength now. Maybe you'll go searching, digging through countless solutions, spending precious time and money, and all that while, your hair keeps thinning and those bald spots get harder to ignore. You might think, it's just age, or maybe it'll grow back on its own. But let me tell you, from all I've seen, it doesn't just bounce back. Instead, the more you delay, the harder it becomes to turn back the clock on that receding hairline. And no one wants that constant self-consciousness whenever they catch their reflection. But here's the good news. There's another path. Risk-free. Snag your Folistrength bundle today and regain not just your hair, but the confidence that comes with it. So just click below to make your decision, punch in your payment info on our encrypted order page, and lock in your order now. We'll promptly send your package of Folistrength straight to your doorstep. And if you opt for the 3 or 6 bottle packages, we're also offering 2 special bonuses, and you'll receive free shipping no matter where in the US you are. Eagerly awaiting your luscious hair transformation. Still around? Awesome. I just want to pause for a moment to address a few frequently asked questions about Folistrength. It's important you feel absolutely confident in your choice to grab this opportunity today. How and why does Folistrength's dual system address hair loss? Years ago, you might have faced a lice infestation. Even after the lice were gone, they left behind residues on the scalp. This isn't just an unpleasant reminder, but can also disrupt the natural balance of the scalp. leading to hair thinning and loss over time. Folistrength's dual system is specially designed to address this unique challenge. The capsule works internally, detoxifying the body from any lingering effects of the lice residue, restoring the natural balance and health of the scalp. Meanwhile, the serum works externally, rejuvenating the hair follicles and promoting growth. Folistrength is a cutting-edge, dual formula, blending over 30 science-backed potent compounds into a unique capsule and easy-to-use topical solution, attacking the root cause of hair thinning and loss. Furthermore, remember that a healthy scalp can also positively impact your overall well-being. A balanced scalp can relieve itching, reduce dandruff, and even alleviate certain types of headaches. Folistrength boasts over 150,000 customers. Just listen to Jake Miller, 59, from Portland, Oregon. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd need fewer hats in my wardrobe. Thanks to Folistrength, I proudly flaunt my fuller head of hair. And there's Lisa K, 52, from Austin, Texas. After my kids, my hair just wasn't the same. But Folistrength changed the game for me. I feel younger, and yes, hair flips are back. Still skeptical? Try it risk-free today, exclusively on this page. Any side effects? Folistrength is suitable for everyone, regardless of age or medical history. Every ingredient has undergone rigorous clinical testing to ensure its safety, and with an impeccable track record among our vast clientele, adverse reactions are rare. It's crafted in an FDA-compliant facility under stringent quality standards. However, if you're undergoing any treatment or have health concerns, we recommend discussing with your physician before trying Folistrength. How should I use Folistrength? Simple. Take the capsule with a big glass of water and apply the solution directly to your scalp, especially focusing on problem areas. Concerned it might not work for you? Look, we've seen Folistrength transform so many lives, but we understand everyone is unique. That's why we offer a rock-solid 60-day money-back guarantee. If you aren't satisfied, return the product and we'll refund you, no questions asked. Ready to embark on this journey? It's a breeze. Just click the button below to head to our encrypted order page. Fill in your details and we'll promptly ship Folistrength to your doorstep. All set? Click below and get ready to usher in a new era for your hair. Can't wait to see your transformation.